Oh, wow. This movie actually covers the whole screen. Good job, Robert. Only took you over a year. Anyway, this is also one of my favorites. Because, I don't know why, I just always had this kind of weird horror movie thing where, besides making comedy movies, I've always wanted to do horror movies as well. And even though this isn't really scary, this is more dark comedy than anything. But it's still the closest to a horror movie I've ever made. So yeah. But just for the record, if I made a horror movie, it definitely wouldn't be a crappy zombie movie. That's like probably one of the that's I'm too good for a stupid low budget zombie movie. That's way too overdone for me. But there's a movie on that I didn't put on this DVD. Maybe I'll put it on the second DVD. It's called Colors of Klay City, but I changed it to Klay World now. Where the colorful claymen, as you can see, there's a green and red clayman in this movie. That is because other claymen from the other table across my room have traveled to this table. So yeah, I think for about 6 movies I kept it up, and then finally I just, out of nowhere, stopped putting them in my movies, and I don't know. Yeah, that's probably one of the saddest images in my movies ever. A clayman dressed up as a bunny being eaten by zombies. Poor guy. Oh well. But yeah, this is one of my favorites because it's pretty cool. It's a zombie claymation movie, which I was actually going to make a sequel to this. Um, I was going to do it exactly a year after this came out, which was in October of 2005. That would be when the sequel would come out. But since I was busy finishing Klay World Off the Table, because Klay World Off the Table came out probably exactly a year after this one came out, so I didn't really have time to make the sequel. And another trouble I ran into is that the green and red claymen, like I said earlier, aren't used in my movies anymore. So that means I would either have to not use the same green clayman or make it all blue clayman. And here, I'll tell you the story of what happened to the green and red clayman. I'm always getting emails from people asking me, whatever happened to the red and green clayman? Like, they came in the Klay World, they were in for 6 episodes, and then they disappeared. What the hell happened? In real life, honestly, it's because I ran out of green and red clay, and I've been too lazy to go out and get me some more. But story-wise, there's they got tired of the blue claymen getting them killed, because as you can see, ever since they joined the Klay World, all that's happened to them is that they died. I think a red guy gets shot in the face by a cop, but they get attacked by zombies in this movie. And one movie, I think a guy gets hit by a car. Yeah, a guy gets chased by a car, Mr. Car. So I think the red and green claymen just got tired of how they were treated, and they got tired of the stupidity of the blue claymen. I mean, the green and red claymen are stupid too, but they're slightly smarter and more mature. Of course, not very smart and mature compared to a human being, but still. So they left Klay World, and hopefully if we finish this game, we're making a video game or PC game based on the whole red and green clayman story, and the video game will hopefully explain what happened with the green and red claymen, and yeah. It's kind of like Klay World Off the Table. I mean, the green and red claymen come to Klay World and they invade, and then so yeah, there you go. Hopefully we will finish that game. I still have that gun.